I'll tell you what, NJ, you make some killer quesadillas, man. Oh, are we live? Oh, shit. My bad. We are live. Excuse me. I was just having a little bit of breakfast/lunch, everybody. My bad. No, I'm just kidding. I know. Those are kind of trying to do some new little funny introductions since I obviously don't have my introduction thing anymore since I got to pay for it on StreamYard. So I'm trying to be a little funny if you didn't catch it. But anyways, I definitely got to get an intro because I'm tired of acting like I'm stupid and pretending like I don't see the camera. I can't be creative, man. I need my fucking intro back. I might just have to pony up and pay the extra money. But that's the whole reason why we're switching over to Prism Live, which I know I promised you guys yesterday on our Monday breaking news announcement that I would be next time appearing on our new platform. But I got another breaking news announcement this morning. Didn't even give me time to even practice enough to get on the new platform. And that's what I'm telling you. If you want to catch all these live breaking announcements, make sure you got those notifications turned on. Because unfortunately, with the news channel, you never know when the news is going to get dropped. So I appreciate everybody joining me this morning, afternoon, depending on where you're at in this country or world. And welcome. So let me just kind of get myself situated here, which will give, a few minutes for the notifications to go out. And in the meantime, I'm going to say hello to everybody. And excuse me, I'm going to be eating a bit while we're doing this because I'm starving. I just got back from a doctor's appointment. And honestly, I wouldn't even be able to do this show if I didn't already have one quesadilla down in me. So I got one down in me. I'm not, what do they say, hangry anymore. So let's do a good show. Oh, and just in case you guys missed it yesterday. Ooh, I almost forgot. You guys see something at the bottom there? You notice something different? We hit the dono goal! So just in case you missed it yesterday, here, sometime soon, the NJCourts TV channel will be headed to the Midwest to begin what should be 2 weeks of fucking awesome IRL-filled content. So I'm going to start getting ready for that trip. So, yeah, we got it. So I want to say a big thank you again to everybody that helped support this fundraiser. It's been going on for, I think, a little bit over a month. So there's a lot of you to thank, okay? So I know yesterday I was thanking the most recent supporters that basically helped us reach the last of that dono goal. But I didn't forget everybody that helped us get started with that, as well as got us to the point that we reached yesterday. And then finally, we reached the dono goal. So I want to say big thank you to everyone that helped support this fundraiser. And because of you all, why I call this a collaborative channel, we're going to go have some fun and make some content, okay? And I hope you guys are going to enjoy and have some entertainment because, man, it's just been getting too wild on these YouTube just fucking platform, man. And you're going to see another example of it today. I mean, for most of y'all, you know exactly who this individual is because this is not the first, not the second, not even the third. I'm not even kidding you. I'm probably going to say we're either heading on to the fourth or fifth coverage of Hampton Brandon. And sadly, and I hate to even say this because I'm always rooting for everybody. We're all humans, I don't think it's going to be the last, okay? Because one, this guy's still wanted in the state of California. So until he finishes with his stuff over there, he's always going to have that warrant on his back. So till that's completed, yeah, we're going to be covering and we're going to be giving you all the updates when they come. And I got another one for you. And lo and behold, as a matter of fact, as I was doing research into what happened today, I found out that Hampton has gotten in some trouble over the summer in New York already. So remember, we had just finished covering him not too long ago when he got in some trouble. I think it was in Pittsburgh, right? And I think he basically got a little slap on the wrist over there. He ended up going to all his court dates based on what we saw. But prior to that, he had just finished wrapping up all his legal troubles in Florida, And then prior to that, he got in all that trouble in California. And that's what started basically our coverage of Hampton Brandon. So just basically he's just working his way from the fucking West Coast down to the, Florida Bay Area, now heading up to this part of the country, So I don't know, man. But anywho, I got some breaking news on him. He just got arrested. I believe it was today. Hopefully you guys will help me. I'll help you, and we'll get this whole story put together. But like I said, as I was researching what happened today, I found out that he got in trouble in June. Okay. So we're going to go over his court records. We're going to go over some court information. I got a clip or two to share with you. So got you a little adult beverage, get you a little snackaroonie. Actually, don't get adult beverage. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. It's going to say a little too early, but hey, I'm not one to judge. But do what you need to do. We've already let the notification go out. I'm just going to take a little chomp really quick on my quesadilla, and then we're getting this shit so started. Thank you guys for being here. Love you guys as always, and welcome to the NJCourts TV News Channel. Sorry, I got to do my own, voice effects since I don't have my soundboard. All right. Oh, and I do have another update. Sorry, I almost forgot. Hopefully I'm live. God, I haven't even looked in the comments section. I would hope that I'm not even live. Okay. I don't see anybody saying we can't hear you and all this shit. Okay, good. We're all live. Whew. Those are the worst when you go for like 3 minutes and then, realize you weren't even live. But yeah, I've got an update also on Mr. Eric, and I was corrected yesterday. So thank you for those that corrected me. I had nicknamed him Stroke Off. Stroke Off is, I guess, what everybody calls Mike. Reason I call Eric Stroke Off is because I call him the Stroke Off Bros / the Riverside Bros. So that's just my personal way of calling him. But technically, because we're going to go on the technicality of things, because that's how everybody else on the internet knows him. He is known as Eric of RV2 / Yubnub, I guess is his online handle. And Stroke Off is the online handle for Mike, which is his brother. But we covered yesterday Eric, not to confuse you. So anyways, I don't even want to get into that because it's just going to confuse people. But for those that it was a big, big deal, I went ahead and corrected that on the title for y'all, okay? So don't say I don't care. So I've got an update on Mr. Stroke Off. As a matter of fact, Mr. Eric. As a matter of fact, I talked to Eric yesterday through the DMs. Okay. That's how I found out he was back home, because I had actually hit him up while he was I didn't know he was in jail. I just seen what happened on the clip. I said, yo, what's going on? Didn't hear anything. Then saw he was in jail. Then I said, well, I guess I'm not going to hear back from him in a few days. And then lo and behold, I got a message from him yesterday. So I'm going to have to assume that he doesn't have his phone in jail. And being that he was able to DM me, that must mean that he has been released. And again, I'm not going to speak for the guy, but I will say this. His tone seemed like he was not very happy about the situation, okay? So for those that yesterday were in the chat going, yeah, it's content, entertainment, that's RV2. Well, like I said, I don't think the guy was going to be too happy about what was going on, and that's what I got from the conversation we had. So yeah, I don't think he's doing pretty good. All right. But that's just my opinion. Anyways. Yeah, I know, Roofer. That's what I said. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. All right. I'm waiting for the day that happens, when these motherfuckers going to be like coming in on StreamYard on fucking from jail. So, and again, I didn't ask him too much information. It's kind of my job to get that, but I'm going to assume that he must have been bonded out, right? Let's see. That, or he may have seen a judge, but we'll see. We'll look up some info and see if we can find anything. But I do know that he was released. So that's that update. What else do I have? That was basically it. So let's get into the Hampton Brandon news. All right, here we go. So let me just kind of play how it came to me. So this morning I was getting ready for my just daily shit. I got my personal life I live. I had a doctor's appointment today, as a matter of fact. So I'm getting ready for my doctor's appointment. I get a DM request. And I'm going to keep that person anonymous, so don't worry if you're in here. I'm sure they don't care, but I'll keep you anonymous. So anyways, I get a DM request, right? Accept. And the individual lets me know, hey, just to let you know, I think Hampton Brandon was arrested. And he gives me a link, okay? And it's to a Kick streamer. I don't know who this person is. Maybe you guys do, and we're gonna be actually taking a look at that clip here in a second. And that's where I got this thumbnail from that you guys see. And then I was kind of alerted at the same time. I had seen the little content farm had put out a notification this morning about something about one Sonic talking about somebody getting arrested at the Mole Mansion. Then I started thinking, well, and then that other individual that DM'd me the one Sonic link from Little Content Farm. that confirmed that this had to do with everything together. Okay. So like I said, I'm still kind of learning. So be patient with me. I'm just going to share everything I got to share with you that I can present. But I guess what we'll do is we'll start by checking out the little content farms clip. I'm trying to figure out how we can play this in order so we don't confuse each other, because I haven't seen any of these clips. Okay. So we'll play the little content farms clip first. Then we're going to go refer to the, I'll refer you to the, I guess we'll check out what this little clip I have from this kick streamer that was basically sitting right out in front of the Mole Mansion, I'm assuming, and was filming Brandon, and Hampton at some point turns around and starts kind of talking to him. I don't know if he was talking smack. We're going to listen. I didn't even, like I said, we're all going to be listening to this together. So we're going to listen to a few clips, and then I'm going to refer to the New York Unified Courts website, and I'm going to share with you what I found out about Hampton today as I was looking up to see if, he had already been charged with anything from this morning, which they're pretty quick in New York. Okay, so I didn't see the new charges, if he was going to be charged with anything from his arrest today, but what I did see was some charges that he is currently going through the system for that are stemming from some incidents that he got in trouble for back in June. And this is, I would assume, in New York City or in the state of New York somewhere. Okay, so we're going to go over all that stuff. Yeah, it was creative zealots. There you go. Thank you, Dr. Cushman. That was it. That was it. So let's go ahead and refer to the little content farms clip. Let me get you guys that link, so that way you guys can check it out for yourselves later. And also, if you haven't subbed up to Little Cont Farm, please give them a sub. They've been putting out some work recently. I don't follow them as per se. I mean, I'm subbed up, but I saw a few of their notifications out. Looks like they're actually doing some real IRL, which I'm always happy to see that. Always support anybody that does real IRL. That's for sure. Great start. Let's see here. So let me get you that link. Like I said, just be patient with me this morning. I just got into the studio, and I'm just kind of putting everything together as I'm receiving all the info. So we're going to do this as a collaborative today. And you guys already helped. I didn't even know that guy's name. And then you guys already said, hey, I think it's this dude. And you were right. So thank you, chat. All right. So little content farm. Let me get that up here. Now, although we have hit our dono goal or fundraiser goal, which remember was 500, and I lowered it to 350 so I could just get going, doesn't mean that you can't still support the channel in our fundraiser. So, more dinero we have on the trip, the more things I can do is basically what it equates to. And then, of course, the more dinero we have, that makes sure I can get back home. But we'll worry about that, like I said, later. But just saying, if you do still want to continue to help out the channel or our fundraiser, we will gladly accept any of your money, okay? But, of course, I'm always appreciative of everybody being here as a viewer. All right. That was just my little e-begging session. See, not too bad. All right. Little confirm. Here it is. Man, I can't wait to switch over to the new platform, because it's going to be so much easier. God damn it. All right, I'm just going to do it manually. Fuck the notification section. Little Cotton Farm. There we go. Let's start saying Little Cotton Farm. Little Cotton Farm. All right, so let me get you guys. Give me a second. Then we got this clip we're going to be featuring right now. Share. Here's the link. I'm going to drop it right now for you. Oh, shit. I think I even got some shit. Hold on. I might have some other little things to gift out really quick before we start this live stream. Give me a second. I have not checked in a while to see if they still let me give out memberships. Yeah! Hell yeah! All right, membership bombs coming. Don't say I don't love you, motherfuckers. And welcome to all the 5 new members. We've got, let's see, Justin STFU, Curtis D, Cass, and the Global Report, followed by Bob. Welcome. You guys are now officially members, whether you like it or not. And hopefully, if you do like it, you'll continue your subscription or membership going on to the next month. But for this month, it's on me. Enjoy. You get all these cool emojis you get to spam. And you know what? I'm going to drop another one for you just because I'm feeling very generous today. Here we go. Grenade. Oh, I better not say that on YouTube. Here comes some more memberships. All right, let's see who we got. Ooh, Diane, there we go. We've got Hate Goes here. We've got Curtis D. Oh, wait, no, Curtis D was already a member, I think. Oh, was a member now. And then we got American Prairie Time and Speedy's grandma. There you go. And K-Bear's mama. Enjoy. All right. Let's get this link up here. See, when you give out shit, people can't get too pissed for waiting. All right. Where the fuck is my StreamYard link? There it is. Sorry, y'all. All right. Did I drop the link yet? If not, I think I did, but just in case I didn't, here it goes. Shout out to Little Content Farm. Give them a sub if you haven't already. And here we go. So again, I'm all new to this shit. Basically, I just found out about this today. I'm just going to play it as we go, and we'll just figure this out together. As of right now, it looks like he was arrested. I've only been able to see some charges that I wasn't aware of stemming from some incidents that he got in trouble back in June. So I'm not sure exactly what he was arrested for today. So you guys may know in chat. You guys help me out. Maybe we'll learn right now. But either way, maybe by the time this clip finishes and I go back to that Unified Courts website for the state of New York, maybe they'll have it updated with his new charges. Who knows? Either way, we got a lot of stuff to go over with Mr. Hampton Brandon. He's obviously in trouble. Obviously got in some trouble about, 2 months ago in New York City. I didn't even know the guy was in New York City. So now I do. All right. Again, remember last time I had covered him, he had just finished his court bullshit in Pittsburgh or something. All right. So here we go. Somebody says for taking JJ's phone. All right. Thank you, chat. Was that what everybody else thinks? All right, here we go. Let's listen to the clip. Let's see what Sonic has to say. And then we're going to go back to the other clip that Creative Zealots had of basically Brandon getting arrested right in front of, I guess, I'm going to assume the Mole Mansion. And then we'll go from there into the court records that I have to share with you. All right. Little content farm. Where the fuck? I already had this shit. Sorry, man. Like I said, it's still morning for me. Everybody's like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? It's like almost noon. All right, here we go. Here we go, dude. Here we go. All right. I'll get it on screen here for you. Sit back, relax. It's about a 2-minute clip. Oh, good, because I don't know if I could take more than 2 minutes of Sonic
the following
talking.
program is presented
No
according
offense,
to
Sonic,
fair
if you're
use
watching.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Another day, another arrest. Hello chat. Today we come together for another arrest video, this time at the Mole Mansion where live streamer OneSonic lives. One of the new residents assaulted another resident,
somebody says
leading to his
JJ's
arrest.
in Florida. So, all right, I'm going to shut up.
The
Let's
commotion
listen.
happened off camera, but OneSonic went live to capture this.
But I'll meet you there. Damn, bro.
Ooh, they got the ambulance even. Uh-oh.
I literally just got here. What the fuck? What did he do to you? I seen a clip where he tried to punch you yesterday.
He assaulted me multiple times.
Again?
He smacked me.
Why does David let it happen? That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Then you wonder why I don't want to be here. They literally let people get beat up.
Spirit is in there as well.
Yeah.
Spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is what happens when you press funds on us.
No, this is what happens when the owner allows this to happen.
Exactly. It's bloody insane.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to be here.
That's why I need to
I'm trying to get sober, dude. Like,
I'm just
I
trying
don't
to
want to be around people fighting.
go home to Scotland without being killed.
Yeah. Freaking crazy. Well, you're not hurt too bad, are you? You're good? But, like, it's fucking...
Leave him alone. Having medical advice, so let's leave him alone.
Right. Yeah, it's annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, like...
Okay.
I have
So
to
go back
deal-
inside now.
Yeah, I gotta get my clothes.
Okay. Let's do that.
What happened? I don't know.
All right, well.
Oh, it is absolutely freezing this morning. Winter.
All right. Let me get this up in here. All right. Well, I didn't get to see much there. But no worries. So we're going to jump over to our next clip. So let me just share something I seen in chat here. So apparently we've got some people saying that these charges that are stemming that we're going to look at here in a second, because there was a lot of them, dude. There was 2 cases, okay? One of them, I think one case had like 1 charge. The other case had, I think I saw like 4 of them. I didn't even have a chance to read them all right? So we're going to read all those together here in a bit. But I guess what I'm getting from chat is the charges that are stemming from June possibly have something to do with an incident that was related to JJ's phone being stolen, if I'm understanding correctly. Do we know what happened today that led to Hampton getting arrested? Hey, this is one of my favorite shirts, Aaron. I got this at the Turtle Race. I went live when I bought this. There are clips. The content farm was contentless. Okay, I heard him say something like that, all right? So Sonic's asking that one guy, okay, so let me ask you this. I'm going to slow everybody down. Is that one guy that he's talking to, is that creative zealots, I'm assuming? And I'm assuming if that's him, somebody said that he got hit, because I heard that. So I guess I'm assuming it must have been some type of an assault. Okay, got it. All right. Thank you, chat. You motherfuckers are on it. See? We comprende. I comprende. All right. Awesome. All right. So what I'm getting then, god damn, dude, I think I am losing. Dude, this is kind of cool. I guess I'm starting to lose like fat from my head. And I guess I must have had like a lot like fat ears or something, because like these things keep slipping off now. They weren't doing that like 2 months ago. And I've been doing a lot of exercise. I don't know if you guys could tell. Anyways, well, hey, I don't want to start soaking like ski mask. Anyways, all right. So what I'm getting is this. June's stuff has to do, and we're going to look at June's charges here in a second, has to do with JJ incident. Today's arrest has to do with a possible assault on this streamer named Creative blah, blah, blah. Now, I'm then assuming all these people are living at Zaddy's right now at the Mole Mansion. So you're telling me you got one Sonic at the Mole Mansion, Hampton Brandon at the Mole Mansion, and Creative Zealots, however you say that. Zealots, I don't know how to say it. I know what it means, but damn. I didn't even know that, dude. That's how I told you guys. At least I was honest with y'all. I said I haven't been watching much. I've been busy with the personal life stuff, man. All right. Well, what we're going to do is I don't know much about this Zealot gentleman. Let's go ahead and refer to him. This is a perfect segue then into some of his clip, because he actually gets a pretty good portion of Hampton actually getting arrested. And Hampton actually turns around and says something to him. I didn't have a chance to listen to it. I was just snapping some pictures so I can get my little thumbnail you see up there. That's actually when he's talking to him right there. So let's go ahead and refer to that clip. Let's listen and see what's going on. But thank you, guys. I love you in chat. Thank you for explaining this. All making sense to me. Soon as we finish that clip, then we're going to jump over to the New York Unified Courts website and check out what these charges are that Brandon's facing from June's shit. And then we'll see if they've updated, I guess, this possible assault charge that he may be facing from today. Either way, they're pretty quick on New York's website. So I'm sure by the end of today or tomorrow, they'll have those new charges. But they, like I said, I was just looking to see what he might have been charged with today. And then come to find out, I see, what the fuck? He's got 2 cases from June. So I did not know that he had gotten in some, in some sort of incident with JJ. And maybe you guys can help me then when we start going over those charges. You guys can break those down and tell me what exactly he did to get that charge then. Because all I've seen so far is stole or did something with his phone, smacked a phone or stole the phone. But anyways, let's go ahead and refer over to the Creative Zealots Kick channel. Let me see here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just copy and paste the link I have for this clip, which is the one we're going to be watching. And I'm going to assume if you guys paste that in your browser window and hit OK, it should take you to that. It's a Kick. He streams on Kick, so you can still watch Kick clips without being, subscribed or part of Kick. But just so you're aware, it's going to take you to a different website. All right. But don't worry. I'm going to play a little bit of his live stream from when Brandon's getting arrested. He was right there sitting with, I guess, Sonic at the time and got a lot more than I guess what we saw through the little content farm that was basically just clipping Sonic's stream. So You're Lying says that's all it was. He took JJ's phone, threw in a bush, so they call the cops on him. Well, holy shit. Then I wonder what else went on. You're Lying. I want you to stay. Hopefully you have some time to stay into the end of the show, because we need to look at this shit together, because the charges I saw did not look like it was just for that. So we need to figure out what the fuck happened with Mr. Grosso here. But let's go ahead and segue over to this other clip here. Give me just 1 second. Let me got to remove this guy. Sorry, that's my drone dude. All right. So this is Creative Zealots. Did I click? Oh, wait. I don't know if I pasted the link in the chat. If not, no worries. I'm going to paste it again. There's the link. Let me get this clip up. Boom, boom, boom. From the beginning, here we go. We're just going to watch a few minutes of it, okay? Here we go. There's a full screen. There you go. Turn your volume up.
Fuck around and find out.
What's your first name? Brandon. He's got some gray hairs going, man. Brandon's getting old. Dude needs to retire, man. I thought he did retire. I guess he came back. He seems very animated. Have you taken your meds yet?
Hold on.
I don't think AI is this good yet. I am munching on some homemade pinto beans and cheese and some chile in it. It's like a little Mexican snack we do here in New Mexico. I think Taco Bell used to call it their pintos and cheese or something. I don't know if you can still order that from Taco Bell. They used to do a good job of that shit. Very simulated. He seems like he wants to speak with his hands, but because they're, being kind of currently taken up by some handcuffs at the time, I don't think he can, He's an Italian, a grosso. Us Italians, we like to use our hands to speak, Yeah, New York, we've already found out in New York, they release you, they ROR your ass the next day. Unless you probably commit some serious ass felony, you're basically going to be released. I guess New York, they don't bond, right? Is my understanding that New York's a no bond state or something? Or do they give bonds? I can't remember, but I know there's some states that don't do bonds. But either way, I do know that everybody we've covered that gets arrested in New York City gets released the next day. We can bond out. All right, cool. I forgot which state it was. We fast forward to that one part where he starts kind of talking some smackaroonie or says something. I don't know what he was saying, but I'm curious. Then we're going to go over to this unified website. You guys can find these clips and check them out. If you want to watch the whole clip, it's a 14-minute clip. I gave you guys all the links. Here we go. I think this is when he turns around and says something. That's what I wanted to hear. I wanted to see what he told this guy. And then we're gonna jump over to the website, New York Courts Unified. Here, I think this is where it happens. Here we go. I'll shut up. Yeah, I think this show has been a pretty good example of showing all the. It's kind of sad, man. I mean, you know, we cover a lot of people from different states, and I think we can all agree that a lot of the people we've covered and watched, they get released, man. And a lot of people have gotten some what I would call or consider some pretty handed down some pretty lenient sentences, plea deals, compared to what I think a lot of us were expecting. And, you know, you could say, well, they're easy in this state, that state. But, man, I swear, man, it's just like the whole judicial system's like that right now.
How come you didn't call yesterday after this?
Your name was on the landline.
Your colleagues came out and they did
Six
nothing.
Adams.
They waited
Six
until this
Adams.
morning. Where it
And 6 more
escalated.
spoke to my disabled vehicles and 91
Said
spoke
that-
to
said
caller
call me in the
both,
morning.
and they said that their vehicles were towed.
So did they already take? Yeah. All right. Yeah, it's all three.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Can I show you can I get my phone?
Do you have a shirt or anything inside?
May I get out of that? And my phone? Can I also
What do you guys think?
do that too?
Do you guys think Brandon really needs some help up here, or do you think he just plays the game anytime he gets in handcuffs? You ever notice that? Guy's got his moments where he seems like he's pretty cognitive and a smart dude, and at least has some intelligence. And then it seems like every time we've seen him in front of a cop or a judge, it's usually when he's like got a lot of stuff going on. And again, I'm not a judge. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm just a normie just trying to figure things out. So I ain't going to judge, but I'm just curious, you know?
Where are both of your phones?
Upstairs and in the back.
Do you have anything in your pocket?
I mean, it's hard to tell because, I mean, the guy is just so, like, conniving sometimes, you know? I mean, I personally think he needs some help. I really do. But, God, I could also, on the other hand, see him totally just playing the act, too, because he's good at that. If you've been watching and following Brandon for a while now, since the CX days and shit, you know what I'm talking about.
I'm taking it to trial, Ian.
Yes, Aaron, that's in California. He's got some. Here's the crazy shit. This dude, it seems like, because, you know, we were always under the assumption, right? When you get in trouble, they pull your record. Like, just let me pause this really quick. And then we'll play a little bit more, and then we'll go to the New York website. But I shit you not, man. It's man, hold on. I'm going to have a brain fart here in 1 second if I remember what I was going to say. Fuck it. I already forgot. God damn it. It was kind of important. Hold on. Oh, man. Damn, dude. I hate when I have those. All right. anyways, I'm like, you guys can find the clips. You guys can play the rest of this. Let's go check out the website. Maybe I'll remember what I was going to talk about. And we'll refer back to this. But, oh, that's what it was. Yes. Every time he's gotten in trouble, they seem to like overlook what happened in California, which I think all of us figure, right? Like we see in the movies and we thought kind of supposed to happen is like you get in trouble, you get arrested, you go to court. They kind of like have a system where they can pull up and see, if you're wanted in other states or what charges you've been arrested for in the past or, whether you're on probation from another state. That's what I thought is supposed to happen. But unless I've just missed it, ever since he left or ran out of the state of California and is wanted there and has gotten in trouble in all these other states, starting with Florida, then in the state of Pennsylvania, and now in the state of New York, it never seems, now I can't speak for New York yet because I haven't seen any of his hearings, which he has been already arraigned from June stuff, okay? You'll see here in a second. But they just seem to like never mention it. Like it just never happened, bro. So I'm like, do they not see it in their system or do they not care? You know what I mean? But yeah, unless something happened, which I don't think it did, homie is still wanted in the state of California for some pretty fucking serious charges. What's Cushman say? Brandon tried to steal from me when I was streaming with him. I caught his ass trying to go, God damn. Fucking Cushman. Oh, man. All right. Well, let's jump over to the New York Unified site. I've honestly, and I'm not trying to like just cut the show early. It's just like I've covered this guy so much. It just, you get tired of just replaying the same shit, man. Like just straight up. So here we go. Let me just give me a second to get that info. And let's see if we can figure this out. Because what I saw, these charges seem like a little bit excessive for somebody that just slapped the phone out of somebody's hand or did something like that. Or took a phone, excuse me. Here we go. Why does this look a lot different than what I was? No, I want to go here. Nope. Why am I having trouble finding this shit? This is crazy. Give me a second. Sorry, guys. I have the website right here. It's just... Let's see. No, this ain't it, man. There we go. Jesus. I hate using Google or Yahoo search. There we go. Thank you guys for your patience. Just give me a minute. I'll get this pulled right up. All right. Let me show you what I'm looking at. And make sure you guys can see what I'm looking at. All right. Let me take this stuff off of here. Thank you. I see you. If you guys are enjoying the show, please, likes are free. All right, so here you go. So here's what happened, all right? So I'll just kind of walk you through what I was doing, all right? So I see what happened today, right? Boom. So I said, well, let's look up and see if they've got any charges yet on the guy, right? And then all of a sudden this pops up. And I'm like, what the fuck? What do you mean appearance date already? And I'm like, well, that has nothing to do with from today. And that's when I went down the rabbit hole. So what you see here are two separate cases. Both of them got the same appearance date. So I'm going to assume they probably are from the same incident. I'm not sure why they separated the case numbers, but maybe you guys can help me with that. So let me just go over the information really quick. Then I'm going to jump over to chat to see what you guys got to say and see if we can figure this out, okay? Just so you know, I don't have chat in front of me. So if you're like, hey, NJ, are you trying to talk to me? I'm not going to see it. So hold off if you have any questions, comments, or concerns until I say, all right, let me check with chat. That way I know you guys know that I got chat right in front of me. So right now, let's just start from the top, okay? So let's start with this one right here, CR-017924. So what you see here is going to be some, I forgot on this website, I got to always share every new tab. So it looks like he was arrested on June 2nd, and he was arrested on the same day as the incident, which was June 2nd. His next appearance is September 12th at 9 a.m., and let's look at charges. So looks like he's got 2 charges here. Looks like petty larceny and then a charge of criminal possession of stolen property. He has been arraigned and he pled not guilty. As a matter of fact, he had an appearance on June 3rd. That was his first appearance. He had one on July the 21st, July the 24th. Oh, shit. They had issued, looks like on the 21st, they issued out a warrant. Warrant ordered. Huh. I'm going to have to do some research on this, man. I'm curious I wonder if this new case has to do with this warrant being issued. So it looks like day before my birthday, they issued out a warrant on this same case. He had a hearing on July 24th, next hearing September 12th. All right. Now, these charges, again, these look like they could stem from somebody getting their phone stolen, right? Petty larceny and then criminal possession of stolen property in the 5th. Let's look at the other case. So now you should be looking at this tab here in front of you again. And we're going to go down to the second one here at the bottom. Now, this one, again, does say the incident was from June 7th, arrest June 7th. Let's see what charges he's got. All right, here you go. This one, he's got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 charges, okay? He's got an assault in the 3rd, intentionally causing physical injury, assault recklessly causing physical injury, aggravated harassment in the 2nd, injuring family, assault in the 3rd, causing physical injury, and another harassment charge in the 2nd, physical contact. He was arraigned on all 4 charges, pled not guilty. So basically, it's like he's currently facing, 7 charges now? And then whatever they're going to charge him with today? Yeah, that ain't looking too good for old Hampton. What do you mean? It doesn't say anywhere 09. I don't know where you're getting 09 from. That's September 12th. That's his next hearing is next month. Appearance date, September 12th, 2025. All right. So I guess we already talked. Okay, so now I'm here with you guys in chat. Let me get this out of the way. There we go. So we can probably figure out those first 2 charges I went over, petty larceny and the criminal possession, probably had to do with the phone. Somebody said that JJ was there in New York City at the Mole Mansion and that had to do with him in an incident with his phone. That makes sense. Does anybody know what these other charges stem from? It looks like he hit somebody. He attacked somebody is what I could see from that. Otherwise, I guess I'm going to have to figure this out. And then we're going to have to wait and see what charges are going to hit him with today. Yeah, probably. I would assume probably same thing that happened today. Because, see, in New York's a little bit... New York is very difficult to get any case information. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. So we kind of just have to go off the words of the streets, you know what I mean? And then what we see on this website. But either way, it don't look too good for homeboy. I mean, he's probably going to get released tomorrow, even with those previous charges pending. I mean, we've seen that with Mr. Bass. Remember? That guy had I don't even know how many charges pending, got in trouble and was released the next day. So I'm probably 90% confident that Brandon will be released sometime today or tomorrow. What's up, Kimberly? But I'm sure he will spend some time in some type of holding cell today. I've never been, well, I've been in New York City, but I've never been in a holding cell in New York City, so I can't speak on that. That's what I figured, Token. So I'm sure he'll be back live. I'm sure he'll give his own update, and we can figure it out from there. But just in case he doesn't, I'll be on it. I'll try to see if I can get any paperwork as to what all, basically if I can get an incident report, that's going to explain everything to us. The problem is, can we get an incident report? That'll be the issue, not incident. We did already, MM. I don't know if you're just joining in now. We just got done playing some clips. You can more than welcome to rewind. We showed some clips from the content farm and one from the guy directly that we're assuming was part of what happened today. All right. Now, on to the other bit of news I had. As you saw in the thumbnail, Eric has been released, just in case you guys didn't know. I don't know if he's been on at all or what. Like I said, I just had a really short conversation with him through the DMs yesterday, and basically is how I found out that he had gotten out of jail, assuming that, nobody hacked his phone or he didn't have his phone in jail. But let's just double check here. Let's go ahead and refer to the Riverside Sheriff's inmate search tool and see what it says, because if he was released, it's going to show us that he was. Yeah. So just as I thought, I wasn't crazy. You guys see what I'm looking at? Oh, you don't. Sorry. Whenever you do a search now, yesterday when you did a search, it showed that he was in custody. Now when you do a search, it shows N for no, he's not in custody anymore. So when we hit the booking number info, release date, April 4th. So booked on the 4th, released on the 4th. So I'm going to have to assume somebody paid the bond, right? And he's got his next court date now, September 15th. It was originally scheduled for tomorrow, but obviously since he's already been either arraigned and released or he was bonded out, they're not going to have that court date. And now his next court date's been scheduled for September 15th. And they still got the 3 charges that we went over yesterday that he's facing, all 3 felonies. One is a possession of tear gas, or possession/trans tear gas is how it's stated on there. ADW, which we assumed is assault with a deadly weapon, not a firearm, and a felony charge of harm, death, elder, dependent, adult, basically harming or injuring somebody that's considered an elder, which we assume that must have been the victim. He probably was over 55, and that's why they hit him with that. Well, I'll have to break it to you. The RV was not impounded, because I did ask about that. The RV has been moved. It was not impounded. I can answer for you. Assuming that that's just what was told to me. It's not like I'm in Riverside right now. Although I'm sure I'll have some people in the comments go, you're totally the one that bonded him out, NJCourts. You bonded him out so you can make content. You're in Riverside right now. We know you're in Riverside. That's just AI. Just like I served all those assholes that for sure thought I served the paperwork the RO to IBL, and didn't it come up in what's her face's hearing? She actually said who served it, which was Justin. Yeah. NJCourts. It was totally NJCourts. Keep smoking that. All right. It's illegal to have tear gas. I don't think it's illegal in the state of California. I think it's illegal the way they're charging him with the way he deployed it, I think. Let's just check here. That was something I was going to check yesterday and I forgot. Let's Google that. God, I hate using Google for all this. It's so fucking horrible, but hey, whatever. It's like McDonald's. It's like my relationship with McDonald's. I know it's bad, but I'm still eating there. You know what I mean? So, what are we going to do? Is pepper spray illegal in California? Yes. Hold on. Yes, pepper spray is it's legal. Legal for self-defense purposes. However, there are restrictions on the size of the canister. Must be 2.5 ounces or less, and the age of the user must be 18 or older. Additionally, it's illegal to use pepper spray for purposes other than self-defense. That's where they got him, was right there. You can only use it for purposes of self-defense, not to make content. Now, some will say that it wasn't self-defense. Some may disagree. Everybody's opinion's welcome. All right. Anything else, guys? Any comments, complaints, concerns, compliments? Take those every once in a while. We did show the Creative Zealots clip. And the one of the phone getting snatched from Brandon, I don't know where that clip is, and you guys can find it. Why is that? Is it because you're trying to protect JJ and NJCourts? I have a question. Do some of y'all just like pop in like midstream, and then like if you didn't hear what you heard or wanted, you just like automatically assume I didn't talk about it like the other like 1 hour of the stream you missed? God damn. Oops. Yeah, we'll... You are lying to... Here we go. Here's the ones I love here. Here we go. You are trying to cover IP stories without pulling clips from IT2. Makes no sense. You just don't want to talk about... You want to know something, you little faggot, MM? Go back to the IP2 forum, you and your chomos. Why don't you tell those chomos to stop talking shit about my channel when you little faggots come here every time to get all your clips? You screen record my shit, and then you go run and post it on your forum, and then you want to act like you didn't get it from here or that I suck and all this. So fuck off, dude. You fucking chomo-ass motherfuckers. Fuck IP2. Fuck all you chomos, and you ain't going to be advertising that shit in here. Fuck off. Fucking faggots. Always talking shit, but first to post my shit. First to come in here to get the court news, right? Watch. Go to IP2 right now. It's going to be all my screen recording, okay? Fucking faggots. But you're doing a poor job covering the story right now. Can I meet one of you guys? Like, I don't want to meet you in person. Fuck no. But would one of you motherfuckers actually, like, one of these days take the black screen off and just let me do a one-on-one with you over the StreamYard? Please, I'll pay you. I'll pay. I usually don't pay for an interview, but I know it's probably what's going to have to happen. But I just have some questions I'm dying to know before I take my last breath. I want to talk to a real incel face-to-face. I've talked to you guys before on the DMs, black screen. I'm talking face-to-face. I want to see the floor. I want to see the room. I want to see the basement. You can't be one of these incels that says, I'm an incel, fuck normies, but then you don't show your room and you're embarrassed of all the disgusting shit and all that. No. I want the insole that I ain't ashamed of showing, the horse poop, or excuse me, dog poop on the floor. Ain't ashamed to show the pizza boxes on the floor. That's the guy I want to talk to. If you're willing to come up on an interview, I will pay you. I will reward you handsomely, like $10. That's pretty good. Probably more than you get allowance every week. And let's get some. Let me just interview you, please. Let me give us the tour. Let me ask 10 questions. I'll let you ask me 10 questions. But God, let me have that exclusive, please. I'll pay for it. Because I got to know. I just got to know what's up here. I got to know if you guys are pretending or if you're really just that fucking retarded, man. That's all. But I'm being real, though. So my offer is on the table. If any of the insoles want to take it, $10. You can buy a lot of Pokemon cards these days with that. Yeah, I was in LA for 2 weeks. Where were you, Brian Murphy? Yeah, well, you didn't come to my part of California and NJCourts. I was on RV2 for a whole night with all you little faggots. Nobody came by to say hi. But boy, you guys get so brave when I'm back here in New Mexico. I'll tell you that. You guys sure get brave when you're 1,000 miles away behind your little keyboard. I'll tell you that. Actually, you know what I'm going to start doing? I'm not even going to read your comments anymore. I'm going to make you faggots pay for it. That's what I'm going to do. Bram Hassan. Good. Well, that's a good question right there. Thank you for changing the subject. So we're figuring that out. We figured out already. We saw the charges. We just went over what he did in June. Everybody's came in. Thank you, chat, for filling me in on all that. We're going to assume that he's probably going to get hit with some type of an assault charge for what happened today. We just earlier before, and I don't know if you just came in now, we played a few clips from the little content farm and one from the guy that I'm going to assume was the alleged victim from today's arrest. But hopefully by tomorrow, the new charges will be up and I can give you a more detailed answer to your question, man. All right, I try to be nice, but have a great day. Sa-ta-ta. Go make your own channel if you don't like the way I do my coverage. Simple as that. We're working on it, okay? We're going to have the IP2 network. Thank you for being so transparent, dum-dum. You showed us how to look for all this stuff, dum-dum. Now we're going to have all the booking photos before you do, NJCourts. Please, you know what? If somebody will take over my job, I will gladly retire. Please. I'm begging. But just do me this favor. Just do it the right way. All right? Could be a domestic. I don't know if they were considered to be in a relationship. You know what I mean? I don't know much about Brandon and this other guy in New York. So I'm just going by what we saw and just kind of what the chatters, the ones that are semi-coherent in my chat have to say, which are everybody of you except for one person. So don't think I'm talking to you guys. You guys know who I'm talking to. They're not here anymore. So, well, I'm sure they'll be back here in about 5, 4. They're finishing up making their new Google account. 3, 2, just hit enter. They're on that slow internet, so they're, God, hurry up. He's going to end the show. 1, alt. And thank you for probably your 5th subscription for the day. Here it comes. You suck, NJCourts. You just are hiding from the fact that you don't want to give coverage to what happened to Hampton Brandon. That's why you covered. Oh, he did cover it today. I'll be back tomorrow. Well, he must have done it again today or something happened. that got him arrested because apparently he's in jail now, my man. Anything else? Anybody like to maybe throw $1 my way to maybe help on this badass IRL trip that we're going to have coming up? Anybody? Anybody? $1? I'm getting ski mask tactics now. $1? Anybody? $1? I'll take my shirt off for $1. Actually, no, because then we'll get a lot of money from the faggots in the chat, and I don't want to do that. I'll get them all riled up. Never mind. We'll just end the chat. Thank you, guys. I'm just kidding. And I've already, for those that get offended that I use the word faggot, I'm sorry, but I've already, what is a faggot? I've changed the definition. A faggot is no longer used in that bad word or intention. A faggot is now the word I use for an insult. So please don't get offended. That is now the official phrase for an insult. A faggot is a 40-year-old virgin male whose room smells like cat litter and pizza boxes, who's usually bald like me, but can't pull pussy, and usually lives in a basement. And there's all sorts of things, but I don't want to bore you guys. That's the new definition of a faggot. Oh, yes, I lost my phone. There you go. That always works. Come on. That's got a... hold on. Did it work? Yeah! Alex Mayers, what the fuck? Is that the real Alex Mayers? How you doing? Jeez. I don't know whether to say karma's a bitch or pay attention to the curb next time, but appreciate the $10. Alexandra Mayer says, "For you do a great job. $10. Thank you. We'll apply that towards the road trip fund. So now we're at $360 of $350. Can we get a gavel slam for Alex Mayers? Now, Alex, are you going to be like hating me next week? Am I going to be a what am I in your Google book now, or your book of whatever your website is? I think last time I checked, I was a international sex trafficker and some other shit, but appreciate the donation. This was an LGBTQ transgender extremist attack. Oh, I thought you were telling me. Okay, sorry, Lobstar. I won't generalize your speaking as of one of the insults. Well, if it's used in not a defensive way, according to what we read, pepper spray looks like it is considered a ADW. Oh, I'm the leader of the Pride Parade? I guess that's kind of starting to step down from a international sex ring, whatever the fuck you called me. I don't even know what the fuck they call those people. All right, I'll take a Pride Parade leader. I'm sure it'll be like, actually, I should probably refund that $10 because I have a feeling like Alex is going to have some story that I'm now laundering money and that she proved me because she sent me $10 and I kept it or some weird shit like that. But we'll just assume Alex is in Alex normal mode today, and we'll just be nice and thank you, Alex. But I'm not going to lie. It is a little weird with the kind of like, you like me, hate me, like me, hate me. 1 week I'm cool. Next week I'm like a international whatever. But hey. Hey, I'll take 5'7". Shit. Give me 3 inches. Hell yeah. I'm getting taller now on the internet. All right. Anything else? And I appreciate that. That gets me. You can get a lot of miles with $10 now. So as long as that unleaded gas still keeps low, we're gonna have a hell of an awesome IRL road trip. Oh, wait, we were going to do the lost my phone scam, though, really quick. Hold on. Can somebody help me, please? I lost my phone, please. I haven't eaten today. Oh, shit, you guys saw me eat. That was food from like a week ago that I was eating, guys. That wasn't like real fresh food that you saw me eat. This is a phone that I found as I was running from the police helicopters yesterday. I jumped over a fence and then I found this phone, but I still need a phone because this phone sucks. I can't live stream from it. Come on. How does he get away with it? Why can't I tell some fucking crazy ass cracked act story and some fucking person feel bad for me and send me $10? It's not fair. Guy doesn't even work. Just turns on his phone and begs and they send him money. That's not fair. Oh, wait, hold on. We got to start crying. Oh, shit. I forgot about, okay. Now, if you motherfuckers don't send me money if I start crying, shame on you. I totally forgot. Hold on. Think about something makes me sad. How does Ski Mask do it? I think he just squeezes his eyes really hard. Oh, wait, hold on. What am I doing? I got to take this. Hold on. Okay. Squeeze hard. That's how he does it. Oh, yep. Then he does the little stare up to the camera, looks down, wipes his big old boogers. Checks chat really quick. Then back to the. Oh, dude. 100%, man. That's how he does it. If you squeeze your eyes hard enough, it'll force a little tear. Figured it out, you son of a bitch. I thought it was the Visine trick. Nope. You fucking motherfucker, you. God damn. And it works, though. It works. Well, apparently it didn't work for me today, but son of a bitch, it works for that guy. Anyways, no, I'm just messing with you guys. All right, I try to squeeze some. You can't squeeze lemonade out of an orange, right? So I tried. No, I'm just messing with you guys. I love you guys. Thank you guys for being here, though. I really appreciate it. Thank you for everybody's support. Please don't get offended for those insults that may feel offended. If you've been watching me long enough, you'll actually learn that I actually have a heart for you guys, and that I'm just a little hard on you guys because I'm hoping that one day you'll come out of that shell and realize that it's not cool to be an insult. You know, back when I was kind of like in my college years, they had this movie called The 40-Year-Old Virgin. I don't know if a lot of you all watched that before. It was a meme. It was supposed to be a meme, like a joke. You know what I mean? Sadly, though, I think some people took it serious. I'm being dead serious when I say this. It is not cool. Now, unless you're doing it for religious purposes, you're saving yourself for, marriage, not bagging on that. I will completely respect that. But I doubt that's the case with most of you guys. All right? So, hashtag 40-year-old virgin is not cool anymore, okay? I don't know who started that shit. So, if you want to get out of that little slump you're in, hit me up. Now, I'm not going to give you any tips on how to riz. I'm not one of those type of people. But if you just need some solid advice, like maybe where you can find a Bible, how to become a man, if you're still in the age where you can enlist in the military, I can guide you to your local recruiter's office. Those are the type of things I can help you with, okay? But feel free to reach out. You can DM me, you can email me, leave a comment. But I really do have a place for you guys here in my heart. I'm not even joking, okay? Okay, sorry. I couldn't hold it anymore. No, but I'm being serious though. I really am. Hit me up. I don't, silly Willie. I'll be dead honest. I really don't. Not at my age. Back in the good old days, but nah. And even then, I wouldn't even consider myself like a pipe slayer, a dragon slayer. I was just, normal guy, that knew how to talk to girls and, like to have fun every once in a while. But these days, nah, oh man, it's been pretty dry. As a matter of fact, actually, I'll talk about it later. I'm just kidding. How's the tale go? Gentlemen's don't tell. That's just a lie. Gentlemen's always tell. If anybody ever tells you that just means they didn't get none, okay? Oh, there's a lot of two faces in here. Don't worry, my friends. I know. My advice I always give everybody, this even goes out to my own friends. Don't trust anybody on the internet. Trust me, I've been doing this for 3 years now, okay? Holy shit. Don't trust anybody on the internet, okay? That's the best bit of advice I can ever give to you. How do you know, Trevor? I just said I wasn't laying a lot of pipe. All right, you guys. ChatGPT. Be careful. That's all I say. Diane McMillan, thank you so much. I appreciate you, Diane, with the $2 super chat. You guys know what to do in chat, especially all you. How many memberships did we give out? 10 new members today. I better see 10 gavels spamming. I appreciate that, Diane. Thank you. And I think I got to get. What the hell did I just? Oh, okay. Thought I broke something. I didn't break shit. Hold on. I'm coming with my gavels right here. I know I got some gavels to lay down. Gavel, 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 gavel. Oh, what? There it is. There it is. There you go. There you go. So what you're telling me is I just need to sit here and just talk aimlessly, and then eventually I might make like $10 or $20 for the day. Is that how these guys do it? Or do I need to go like get arrested? What do I got to do? I ain't going to go get arrested. So if you're waiting for that, that's not going to happen. I'm trying to earn my fundraiser donations the honest way. Should I like just fall asleep? Like those, like the sleep streamers that just like fall asleep and then just like wake up hoping they made a bunch of money? Is that how that works? Hold on. So I just like, all right, guys, I'm going to fall asleep. Hopefully there's going to be like $50 when I wake up, or else I'm not going to go live again. I'm sharing my life with you. That's why you need to pay me. Well, that didn't work. God damn. I know. Do I just need to do an set up an OnlyFans? I wonder if I'd get one subscriber on OnlyFans. I know. I guess I'll just have to go do it the old-fashioned way, like real IRL, right? Is that what I need to do? So next time I go IRL, that means I'm going to get donations, right? Because, I mean, I've been doing some IRLs, and, I mean, I'm just trying to figure it out. Help me out here, guys. Well, what do I need to do? Or am I just fucked? Is it just free Wi-Fi? Or what does the saying go? Free Wi-Fi, no sub, blah, blah, blah. Is it going to be one of those? Oh, the moves? The moves come when the money comes. If you follow me, you know this boy can dance. But it costs money to make this monkey dance, okay? I'm just kidding. If some of you guys are new, I'm not an e-bagger. I'm just fucking with you guys. I'm actually just trying to make fun of the e-baggers is what I'm trying to do right now. For the most part, I think a lot of y'all understand my kind of humor and my comical sense. But just in case you didn't, yes, that's exactly what I was doing, okay? Money makes the cookie shake. There you go. I heard the new thing is the low-cow trend, right? Diane, hey, no, Diane, thank you. You get a little bit of the shake for the $2. Here you go. I'll give you $2 worth. Hold on. Ba, 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 ba. God, I felt dirty doing that. Is that what you do? What do they do, man? Help me out here, chat. I tried the ski mask tactics. It didn't work. I tried the Attila tactic and the other tactics of all the other supposed IRL streamers. That didn't work. I don't know. I mean, I won't be a low-cow. I guess if I'll just have to retire then, I'll be retired. But that I will not be. I will not go down to be a low-cow just for the sake of making $20 a day. Thank you, Marfin Support Group. But that's what I heard. I guess the new trend now is the low-cow shit. Like, basically, if you're not, you ain't going to make money unless you're a low-cow. Is that what it is nowadays? Fuck, man. I don't know why I started court news. I should just I knew I should have just started drinking fake water to make it look like vodka and just pee on myself just for the fuck of it. God damn it. Why didn't I start a court news channel? I should have just done like the rest of them, just pretending like I was getting drunk, puke on myself, pee on myself. Dumbass. All right, you guys. Love you very much. Take it easy. Let's see, what else do I have for today? That was it. I'm working on some updates on our Charles Marlowe case for you, so don't worry. There was a hearing yesterday, so I got to see what happened today. That's what I was going to be doing this morning, except this news came into my lap, so we broke it. So I appreciate everybody being here. He just said he wasn't happy with the situation, man. That's all I'm going to say. I'm sure. I don't know if he's going to come on and talk about it. Let me just put it this way. If it was me, and I didn't want to listen, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not going to be sitting there and telling people what they should do. Okay. I gave him one opinion. I let him know that I didn't think it was cool what happened, that he could have got seriously hurt. Okay. And that it wasn't worth it. I did say that. But I can tell you he's not happy with the situation. Not at all. And I'll just leave it at that. And if he wants to come and talk about it, I'm sure he will. If it was me personally, I wouldn't even be on the fucking internet. If I can avoid anything else, any other trouble between now and court is what I would be trying to, concentrate on if it was me. That's just my little bit of advice if somebody was going to ask me. Bro, if they would have had streaming, I won't even go there. Ask Ski Mask and all the other, ask Landon and Ski Mask. They went in and doxed my Facebook and went and gone in there. They'll tell you what type of badass I was. I'll tell you what, if we would have had streaming when I was, holy shit, bro. And for those that don't believe me, that's why I said, just go to my Facebook, ask Landon, ask Ski Mask. They'll tell you. Yeah, and that was back before AI. So before people say, oh, that's just fake pictures. No, my friends. You can tell those pictures ain't fake. All right, y'all. Just trying to figure out if there's anything else I have to share. I don't. I think that was it. Thank you guys for all the participation from chat. I appreciate y'all helping me fill in a lot of the empty spaces. And I've got a lot of work to do this week. I have a lot of FOIA requests that went out. Got a lot that got denied. Got a lot that I got to resubmit my information because one thing was incorrect, which I'm used to that fucking shit. But yeah, I mean, just be patient with me. As soon as the information comes, I share it with you. I promise you on that. So, all right. Yes, booze is trouble, man. Stay away from it if you can. I've had my share of the devil, and it ain't fun. I'll tell you that. Ain't nothing wrong with good weed. That's for sure. A lot better than losing total control of yourself. That's 100% for sure. All right, y'all. Have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. Feels like a Monday for me. Thank you for everybody's support today. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, Alex Mayers. Thank you for all my mods. Thank you for all the members of the jury for being here today. Thank you for everybody that helped support our fundraiser throughout the start and up until yesterday and helped us reach that goal. I'm very thankful to everybody. Yesterday we had Gold Girl, Dawson, Roofer. God, I know we had Vanessa Jean donate a lot towards it. A lot of y'all, and I forgot some names. Okay, but I appreciate everybody's support. Cat Crazy with all the always donating memberships. Everybody again, everybody that's helped support the channel. I didn't forget. Hold on. She's always in here every once in a while, and I always forget to give her a shout. I always say thank you, but because she's very quiet. I'm assuming it's a she. I'll remember your name. Give me a second. And you know I'm remembering you. You always give me super stickers. I'm having a brain fart, but thank you so much. I appreciate your support all the time. All right, y'all. Thank you, everybody that's helped me in the past with everything. For the IRL road trip we went to California. For the nice gifts that I gotten from everybody. I think it was Marfin Support Group that sent me my tomatoes and the seeds. I have to give you guys an update on the garden, man. Like, you guys rock, dude. I mean, like I said, just so much support and love from you guys, and is what makes this channel grow. It's what makes this channel continue and what keeps me going. So thank you, guys. I really do appreciate the Darlene. Thank you, Darlene. See, here's how I know, because I remember the last part. Darlene Valenzuela. Appreciate it, ICU. Because that was going to really fuck with me. I was going to feel really bad. Thank you, Darlene. Didn't forget you, always with the super stickers. So, yeah, and everybody else. And I'm sorry if I forget names. I'm trying my best here. But, I appreciate all the support. There's a lot of y'all. So, too many to remember. So, shout out to everybody. Shout out to all the members of the jury, because you guys, by every month being a member, you are supporting this channel. I've got members that have been here for over 2 years, members over a year, members for over 3 years, almost 6 years, 6 months. I mean, that's a hells of a lot of support when you add a monthly subscription times that many months. So I appreciate everybody. Thank you. Because I know a lot of those people don't chat much or watch kind of in the background. So I don't forget. I don't forget that monthly support. That's very helpful. Trust me. It's basically what pays for a lot of like the subscriptions, the premium, YouTube premium, a lot of the equipment and stuff like that. So I appreciate it. We just added a nice piece of equipment to our fleet that I think has been providing awesome content. And I can't wait to provide you guys with even more. That's Sky Chopper 420. So what up, Spear in the Sky Blue? So yes, thank you again, everybody. And again, if I forgot somebody, it wasn't my intentions. I just didn't remember you just at the time, but trust me, I remember everybody, and I'm always thankful. That's all I have, folks. I will see you guys on the next one, and I hope it's not because I'm tired of doing breaking news, man. Like seriously, I hope tomorrow it's not like if it's 3 days in a row that another person gets fucking in trouble. Man, it's going to be a rough August. I'll tell you that, because we already got a lot of coverage from people that have court dates already coming up August and September. I don't want to add any more people, man. I really don't. So I hope people just keep calm, fucking, what's that saying go? Keep calm and chime on or some shit like that. But just everybody chill for a bit, man. Like internet is not worth it. I don't understand how these people are just, I mean, you realize like, maybe on this show, and I'm going to shut the fuck up here in a second. All right. You guys understand that, like, because we cover so many people, it's almost just kind of become like a norm, which is kind of sad. Okay. But these people that I've covered that just, I mean, it's almost like every month are getting some sort of trouble, just got stacks of misdemeanor. I mean, Brandon's a perfect example, man. Like I said, bro, I'm praying for those people. I hope they can get some help, but I'm just getting the point too where I'm just kind of getting tired of it. You know what I mean? Like it gets old, dude. Like it really does, especially when it's the same motherfuckers. Ski Mask Andy. I don't even know what the fuck's happened to that guy. And honestly, I don't care anymore. But as long as he's not getting in trouble, that's basically all I gave a shit about. But, it's just like, when does it stop with these dudes, man? But that's what I'm saying is like, really, the YouTube, the internet, it can't be worth people getting felonies. It can't be worth people getting shot, killed, hurt. No way in hell. All right. Nothing is that serious or should be taken that serious that's on YouTube, where you got people fucking making threats to each other, people getting shot, people going around macing each other. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, this shit's just getting wild. And I know there's some of you that feel this is entertainment. Hey, everybody's got their own opinion, but I will put my money that the majority of the group here may not agree with my direct comment that I made, but will agree with some part of that comment, I would imagine, but it's just fucking wild, bro. Like, yeah, there you go. Stay calm and carry the fuck on. And the way I always say, take some time to love somebody, man. Because, until you get your own little own incident, and I hope nobody ever does, but I know a lot of you may have, and I know some of you will. Okay. It's a numbers game. All right. I just hope whenever you have your own, like, kind of just bad moment, that you can handle it well, for those that think this is funny or entertainment, because maybe it just hasn't happened to you and that's why it is. But I'll tell you, when it comes to it actually happening to you or somebody getting hurt that you care about, I don't think it'd be funny then. But anyways, love you guys. Take care. Have a great rest of your week. I will see you when we see you. And I'm going to be getting ready here pretty soon. It'll take off to the Midwest IRL road trip. So get ready for that content coming, because it's going to be a trip, man. I'll tell you that. I will tell you that. All right. As I always say, keep that head on a swivel. Check that 6 every once in a while. Don't forget to take some time to love somebody, even if it's yourself. Self-love is okay. Even if it's a little bit, actually, no, never mind. We're not going to go there. Just messing. But yeah, no, it's all right to love yourself a bit, because you got to take care of yourself and go take care of the rest of the world, right? So just saying. All right. But I love you guys. And yeah, thank you, Brian Murphy. I appreciate that, man. And if you guys enjoy the stream, I always appreciate a like. Likes are free. and always appreciated. Absolutely. They help with the algorithm. They let me know I'm doing an all right job. They let me know I'm doing a bad job. So only if I deserve it. If I do, I'd appreciate a like from you before you take off. All right, y'all. Peace in the Middle East. NJCourts, and don't say I didn't tell you to take out those earbuds or lower your volume, because I'm about to get loud and mother effing proud. NJCourts, you're welcome, Clockwork Orange. NJCourts is officially out. Woo! That was a solid one of here. Peace, everybody.